Be the race of the night. Everyone looking forward to seeing what Sydney will do.
Megan Tapper there in lane 1, certainly popular from Jamaica, but not Sid popular.
This is Tania Jones. She's making her 3rd appearance as a Grand Slam challenger. 12:19. She was just off the American record only because she finished 2nd in Miami. Great race.
Taji Kambuji here from Switzerland. Her sister had to finish her season. She just announced she's pregnant. She needs her pediatrician. She wouldn't come over because she couldn't fly.
And here she is. The queen of the oval, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, has dropped down to the women's short hurdle. She's running the 100 hurdles and the 100. Everybody's waiting to see what she'll do here.
Ackera Nugent's been 3rd and 4th in the hurdle races and then has blistered the open 100. See what she's got. Her day, you know, she'll be counted on the next day to figure out how this goes.
Yeah, the 2 Jamaicans side by side. Danielle Williams won the slam in Kingston. Nugent won in Miami. What will they do here?
Tania Marshall, part of Dennis Shaver's sprint crew down there in LSU. He just finds fast women all the time. They never let up.
Yeah, and they said that she looked really, really good in warm-ups. This is Christina Clemons. She's making her Grand Slam debut. She's an Olympic semifinalist and a world indoor silver medalist back in 2018.
And if you're
this is it, the moment we've been waiting for.
If you're wondering how this goes, 12:61, the facility record for 11 for 11 clean sweep. Steve Cram.
Sydney gets out. 100-meter hurdles. Nugent has got away quickly. Also going well. Tania Jones over the far side. It's Nugent just leading this one at the moment. Nugent's got this. Akira Nugent continues to go away. Wins it easily in the end. 12:44. Sydney just not on terms in an event we wouldn't necessarily expect it to be. Tania Jones did hang on for 2nd place after getting out sharp, but Nugent staffed her authority all over that race there. Got out well. Was up with Jones, who we know can get out quickly. So does Tapper as well. But then she just continued to move away from them. Sydney 5th. Great athletes like a challenge.
I'd rather see her challenge herself, man, if I'm being honest. We know what she can do in the 4 hurdles. We've seen it for years. She's constantly racing the clock. I'd like to see her race people, and she did it. I think she has a desire to do that as well. You know, you got to be able to do things to keep the heat under you. I think she realizes that. She actually got out decently. Having Akira right next to her, though, when you're next to that kind of cadence, it can actually throw you off, because this is something that she doesn't necessarily feel all the time. She's on a stagger usually and doesn't always have athletes right next to her. So that's new for her. And to see someone 3-stepping that quickly right next to you,
yeah,
it's not that simple to run next to.
I mean, technically, she's only raced this twice, I think, since 2021.
Yeah.
So, you know, and until you get in the mix with the fast people, it's all right in training and everything, but, you know, she did pretty well there. She's beaten some good athletes.
The crowd inside Philadelphia's Grand Slam track meet was electrified, pulsing with anticipation as thousands gathered for one of the most hyped races of the year, the women's 100-meter hurdles. The spotlight, as always, was fixed on America's beloved Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, a legend of the 400-meter hurdles, daring to take on a shorter, sharper challenge. Yet in a breathtaking twist that silenced the chatter, Jamaica's Akira Nent emerged as the unexpected heroine, stunning the field with a display of rhythm, power, and composure that few could have foreseen. When the athletes took their marks, the tension was thick enough to feel. Megan Tapper's name drew cheers, but Sydney's arrival sent a wave of excitement through the stands. The Olympic champion's transition to the sprint hurdles had fans buzzing. Could her smooth stride and immaculate technique translate to the unforgiving 100m distance? Facing her were seasoned hurdlers, Tania Jones, Danielle Williams, Tania Marshall, Christina Clemons, and Akira Nent, the Miami Grand Slam victor whose recent performances hinted at something special. At the crack of the starter's pistol, Tania Jones rocketed out, but Nent's reaction was flawless. Sydney held her form through the opening hurdles, yet the difference in rhythm was evident. Each barrier demanded precision honed through repetition, and this was where Nent thrived. Hurdle by hurdle, she gained ground, her form unshaken, her movements fluid. As the race neared its end, Nent surged ahead with conviction, crossing the line in a brilliant 12.44 seconds, sealing not only victory but the birth of a new contender in global hurdling. Jones followed with 12.60, Tapper clocked 12.66, while McLaughlin-Levrone ended 5th, A commendable finish for someone stepping into unfamiliar territory but far from the dominance her fans anticipated. Still, her courage to compete beyond her comfort zone drew admiration. This was Sydney challenging herself against specialists who had mastered their craft. Analysts quickly noted that McLaughlin-Levrone hadn't contested the 100-meter hurdles seriously since 2021, a long gap in a discipline that rewards rhythm and timing above all. Competing beside an athlete as technically sharp as Nent is an unforgiving test. Unlike the extended, controlled rhythm of the 400-meter hurdles, this race offered no margin for hesitation. One misstep, one clipped hurdle, and the victory would vanish. Akira Nent, however, showed no cracks. The young Jamaican radiated calm intensity, a portrait of readiness. Every stride reflected countless hours of discipline. Her success wasn't luck, it was engineered through meticulous training that balanced speed work, strength drills, and technical mastery. Psychologically, Nent's approach is elite. Visualizations before races, affirmations in pressure moments, and an unwavering belief that she belongs among the best. That inner steel translated perfectly to the track. For Jamaica, Nent's win marks the continuation of a national sprinting dynasty, now branching deeper into the hurdles. Her triumph resonates far beyond the stopwatch. It signals a generational shift. Fans and commentators alike are calling her the new face of Jamaican hurdling, a symbol of precision and power who carries herself with the grace of a veteran and the hunger of a newcomer. The world's focus now shifts toward the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, where Nent is poised to challenge the globe's elite once more. Alongside the Clinton twins, Shericka Jackson, and a wave of young Jamaican stars, her performance in Philadelphia might well be remembered as the start of a new era. This race was more than competition, it was revelation. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone may have entered as the favorite, but it was Akira Nent who left as the name on everyone's lips. Her run was fearless, her execution near flawless, and her victory symbolic of the sport's endless capacity for surprise. As the track world celebrates this new star, one truth stands tall. Greatness doesn't always follow expectation, it bursts through it. Ackera Nugent's victory wasn't just about crossing the line first, it was about rewriting the narrative. In a sport often dominated by familiar names, she injected new life and unpredictability. Her calm focus contrasted beautifully with the chaos of the moment, showing a maturity beyond her years. Coaches and analysts praised her ability to stay composed under pressure, adjusting her stride with surgical precision. As the cameras flashed and the crowd roared, Nent smiled, not in disbelief, but in quiet acknowledgement of a destiny she had worked relentlessly to claim. The world had just witnessed the rise of a true champion.